Right, the third thing from the interview on 20VC this week was Benioff was extremely bullish on the future of applications and business applications in the enterprise, right? So there's been this take, and I've made this claim as well, that potentially what we see is a paradigm shift in the way that we interact with software, right? So B2B SaaS for a long time has been, basically it's like a set of applications that you log into to, get your work done, right? And you've got like, if we think about kind of the sales front or the business that we run, right? We've got Salesforce and we've got a dialer and we've got LinkedIn, right? And then we've got task management tool, then we've got a reporting tool, right? So we've got all these different SaaS applications that we log into to get our work done. The idea is that potentially due to the rise of AI agents and kind of chat-based workflows, all of those kind of user interfaces may dissolve down to like a chat box, right? Which is like, you could imagine, instead of me going a log into Salesforce to see what tasks I need to execute today, I just open up the one window pane view of my business and go, okay, agent, tell me what I need to get done today, right? And it brings back the list of things I need to get done. And then I could then type another request, which would be like, create a campaign report for me for this client, right? And it spits out the report, right? And then it could be, hey, send this email to this person for me. And it goes and sends the email out to the person for me, right? So rather than logging into 3 separate apps to get those jobs done, I simply interact with one UI that's connected to all of the services that I need access to. And so therefore I'm not logging into these different applications, right? So that's the kind of case that people have made, is that basically what you end up with is just a bunch of databases that sit in the background and one user interface or UI that a user interacts with. Now, Benioff, as you might expect, was pretty dismissive of this view of the future. But he didn't, in my view, have a strong point of view on kind of why that's the case. When challenged here around this kind of changing paradigm of how, B2B users will interact with software, his response was, if you think that, you are really wrong and that's crazy talk. And maybe the world changes, but right now in 2025, I need apps and I need agents and I need them to work together, right? So not super compelling, right? Just basically, you're really wrong and that's crazy talk. Not a really strong argument for why the kind of user interface paradigm won't change, but I'm really interested in your perspective here. Do you see a world in which you significantly trim down the number of things that you interact with on a computer or on your phone, and agents are executing a bunch of this work in the background and updating, reading and writing to databases as needed in the background? Or do you align more closely with kind of Mark's view of the world, which is that, look, apps are super important. We need apps today. We're going to continue to need apps over the next 5 to 10 years, right? Let me know what you think. Be interested in your take on it.